So your Google Classroom should look a lot like this. It's similar to how it looked last week, that you have an announcement with the directions and the scheduled pacing, as well as the attendance. So the very first thing that you're going to do is the attendance form. It's similar to all of the other attendance forms that you are doing. If you click on the agenda that's attached to the announcement, this is the suggested pacing. So yours will be view only. In order to make a copy, you'll go to File, Make a Copy, and then you're going to be able to edit it for yourself. So if we look, it tells us that we are on week 5, day 1. You're doing an invasive species ed puzzle and an endangered species ed puzzle. You're going to find them on the classroom. When you're done, you can check off that you've done them. On day 2, you have a project. You have the first part of the project that you're going to do. When you're done, you can check it off. And then for day 3, you're going to do the second part of the project, and you can check it off. If you finish any of this work and still have more of your hour class period remaining, you can do any of the early finisher work, which is on Classroom, and it's also on the slide over here. It's the same slide as last time, where you have a lot of videos to check out. You can do the Legends of Learning games, Tinker, create a newsletter, scavenger hunt, or any of the other options here. So if we go back to the classroom, it tells us that the assignments are below. Scroll down. So I'm going to scroll down. The first thing that I see is the 2 ed puzzles that I need to complete for day 1. So on day 1, I'm completing the endangered species ed puzzle and the invasive species ed puzzle. I have 2 ed puzzles to complete. Then for day 2 and 3, I have this endangered and invasive species project. You will have one that you can edit with your name on it. It'll either look just like this or very similar to this. And there's 2 parts. There's part 1, and it says part 1. And then if I scroll down, there's part 2, and that's part 2. There are videos already on these slides. So here's a video telling you exactly what you need to do. Please watch those videos. There's also places for you to type your answers. There's examples, and this is all due 1 week after it is assigned. So it is due a week after it is originally assigned. So looking at our agenda again, all of the things that we need to do, the 2 ed puzzles, the project that I just showed you, you need to complete part 1 and part 2. And if you ever have extra time, you're doing the early finisher work over here. If you have any questions, please message me on Google Hangouts, send me an email, or you can use the private comment feature on Google Classroom.